Breaking news.
And that breaking news this noon, as you just saw moments ago, President Obama wrapped up his news conference about the Malaysia Airlines plane shot down over Ukraine. World leaders are calling it an act of terrorism, but who shot it down remains under investigation this noon. And we have learned one American was killed. Let's get to Brianne Carter. She is live in the newsroom for us this noon with the very latest. Bree?
Well, Jimmy, as you heard there, the president saying that at least one American we now know was killed in that crash. The president told reporters just minutes ago the evidence indicates the plane was shot down in a territory controlled by Russian separatists. Now, we do understand, he said, there are still a lot of pieces to put together, but the president called this a global tragedy that requires a global response. He talked about what has to be done in the coming hours and days.
There has to be a credible international investigation into what happened. The UN Security Council has endorsed this investigation, and we will hold all its members, including Russia, to their word in order to facilitate that investigation. Russia, pro-Russian separatists, and Ukraine must adhere to an immediate ceasefire.
Now, the reason for that, officials are saying, is because they need to be able to get access right into that area where all of this took place. And they are already hearing about possibilities of other possible warning shots. Now, that is just reports we're getting out of that area. Nothing confirmed at this point. Well, the president went on to say the immediate focus now is on the lives lost, saying that the U.S. will do all that it can.
All right, Brianne, thank you for that report. An Australian woman this noon feeling the pain of losing relatives in both the Malaysia air disasters this year. Colleen Mann's brother and sister-in-law were on Flight 370 when it vanished back in March. And today she found out that her stepdaughter was killed along with 297 other passengers on board Flight 17 when it crashed in Ukraine. Mann's stepdaughter was returning home to Melbourne with her husband from a 4-week European vacation. And make sure you stay with ABC7 and WJLA.com for updates on the developing situation in Ukraine.